Hi, this is Jim Perry in Chicago on the last day of the Democratic National Convention and the first day of the FED ECONOMIC Symposium in Jackson Hole, Wyoming. And it's interesting because both keynote speakers, Mr. Powell and Mrs. Harris, will probably come away from those meetings generally delivering the same message, and that is stay cool, stay calm, stay patient, stay the course. Okay. Trouble is, market wants details, right? Neither one of the speakers are going to give us any guidance on future policy. And I think that's why it's a little bit more volatile than expected, because a lot can change. As far as the economy is concerned, I think GDP is going to be 2% in the third quarter, maybe a little bit higher. As far as inflation is concerned, if you look at core CPI, it's probably going to be 3%, maybe a little higher, maybe a little lower. Fed doesn't have to make a decision for another month. Doesn't matter. But I do think inflation is coming down on the good side, and I think it is going up on the service side more than most people say. And that's because higher energy prices and higher wages affect the prices of every service that's delivered. And that's the biggest part of the economy. So I believe that the Fed should be cautious. They shouldn't rush to cut rates, because the bears on inflation, the gold buyer, have pushed gold to all-time highs, and it looks like it's going higher because they're worried that the government's going to keep spending money, and there's going to be a lot of liquidity in the system, and that inflation is going to get entrenched even further and systemically than it already is. That's my concern. That's why I have a defensive portfolio. What I do own in the stock market is focused on that service sector that is growing the fastest. That's technology. That's where you should be, for sure. That's where the earnings are, and that's where the growth is, and that's where the government spending is going too. So I think that's a pretty obvious trade. Thank you for your support, and thanks for your questions last week. I will have this on the website and LinkedIn, and if I can help you in any way, don't hesitate to reach out. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.